My name is Michael.
My name's Anthony.
It's like about a half an inch longer.
You still gotta get those kegs.
Come at me, you old bitch.
This damn city.
That's the show, everybody.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to M&A's Excellent Adventures! Where my name's Anthony,
And my name's Michael.
and I forgot a third camera. So we only have 2 shots today, but that's all that matters. We also have Michael's phone on vibrate, so please take that off, man. Put it on silent!
I'm not going to put the air horn on silent.
No, not the air horn, your phone's vibrating. Oh. Yeah, it's like, didn't you hear that?
Oh, I did. That's
Our
part
audio
of, that's
listeners
part of
heard
the
it.
air horn.
Oh, is that part of the air horn?
It is.
Oh, then keep your phone on the table. I don't care then.
Hi.
Sorry, man.
I mean, yeah, I might get a text. But
It's like the
Get
old
into
days
it.
where we would be recording on one microphone and then you just hear.
my phone would always be on the desk.
It was always on the desk and it was always on vibrate, on like the
You're
loudest vibrate setting.
goddamn right it was.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to miss a text. What if
yeah,
it's important? Or when I scroll Facebook during a recording.
No.
I've done that once or twice.
No. Anyways, so on this show, what do we do, Michael?
We tell stories.
What
And
kind of stories do we tell?
honestly,
What kind of stories do we tell?
We tell stories that honestly hold the phone. Anthony.
Hold the phone.
We tell stories
We tell a lot of stories.
that people
Yeah?
can
People-
look back and say, you know what, Michael
Yeah.
and Anthony led
Uh-huh.
me down a path where I felt comfortable enough
Mm-hmm.
in myself to do anything, even
Mm-hmm.
work remotely.
Yeah? Yeah, that was great. That's really funny.
And it made them feel
Wow.
bubbly
Wow.
inside.
I'm out. I'm out.
Do you guys think that the Flash drives? Because he's really fast, but maybe he gets tired.
I'm back.
That's all the items on the table.
Oh, that's
so I
great.
can't
That's
do that anymore.
fantastic.
We
That's-
tell improv stories.
Is long
sort
story
of.
short, we tell really great improv stories, don't
That's
we,
good.
Michael?
They're true.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
what?
so-
Yeah. Let's start over.
Yep.
Run it back.
Anyways.
Run it back.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to M&A's Excellent Adventures, where my name is Anthony,
I'm Michael.
and we're going to tell you a story. So, Mike, what have you been up to this week?
Finger my phone. I've been a busy bee.
Been a busy something.
This is kind of kicking off my wedding season, sort of.
Yeah,
Slowly but
actually.
surely.
Actually, yeah.
So things are going to get pretty busy, but we have a lot of promising
Busy,
things
busy.
going on. We've got some interesting individuals in the podcast world reaching out to us.
Well, way to flex, bro.
Reaching out to me.
But mad respect. Thanks for reaching out. 'cause
That's right. Yeah,
I love meeting new
absolutely.
people.
Yeah, so that's been
And
really
if you
exciting.
have a premise for the show, please feel free to bring.
Please feel
email
free.
it.
Those are super fun, and we are running out of ideas. I cannot stress that enough.
Are
dude. We are on the brink
That
of
is not something you
collapse.
want to say.
We are so close to falling to pieces creatively. Please give
Okay.
us something.
Yeah.
Anything.
Pretty much, yeah.
To work on, because we're going to burn out fast.
Wow.
Other than that,
Things are pretty good, huh?
Yeah, things are pretty good.
Pretty
Other
good
than
here. Yeah,
that,
on the
other
home
than
front.
being
Yeah,
on the brink of
honestly,
collapse,
yeah, for
things
sure.
are doing good.
For sure. Yeah, everything is fine. And
Yeah.
I want you to add fire, like right back here. Like everything is fine.
Everything's fine with fire.
Anyway.
We also have a really fun opportunity locally that we're getting into that I have yet to talk to Anthony about.
What?
But it's something
going
that'd be
on?
really fun. What
is it?
I heard back from the person about the Fargo Pop Expo
Oh,
And-
are we doing something out there?
with directions on how to reserve a booth.
Oh,
So
how much? How much are we talking?
I don't know
We have
yet.
to- don't pay to play. Don't pay to play,
He
bro.
told me where to go to register. He did not tell me how much it is to register.
Sometimes you don't need to register if we're big enough, and we are. We're
true.
big deals.
We are the number one
big deals.
podcast in North Dakota.
We are the #1 podcast in the United States.
In the United States, we are definitely the
Asterisk.
best podcast for
Yeah.
sure. So
Terms and conditions do apply.
yeah. They do. They do. And they always will. So
Yeah.
tread
So.
lightly. But yeah, so a lot of exciting things are kind
That's
of in the
pretty cool.
woodworks at the
Wow.
moment.
Michael's just working the grind, and I'm just grinding at school like
And
a
he's
loser.
grinding the work to shreds. 'Cause
I've
he's
been nothing
undercutting everything
but
I
a
do.
student on this show. Ever since we started this show, I've been a student.
That's true.
That's true.
And then you won't be, and you'll be free.
And
from
then
the
we'll be able
shackles
to
of
do
education.
more shows
That's right.
and less death.
That deserves an air horn.
That is an air horn. So I guess that's pretty much everything before we jump into the story, because I feel like people are clamoring and they're just like, bro, I tuned in to this every week just for them to banter. And you're like, no, we don't just banter because everyone's shouting. Tell me a story. And we're going to tell you a story indeed. So as I said, we don't have a third camera. So Michael, please show these folks afterwards. What do we have in store? We have a PowerPoint.
We got a PowerPoint here. It says Emanade, it's our logo,
It's our logo. Okay.
as always.
Yeah, per usual. All right, Michael. And with that, boom, your character.
Here we go.
Your character is Officer Law.
Officer Law. You know who you are.
If your last name is Law and you're watching, goes out to you.
Yes.
This goes out to you.
This goes out to you specifically because
Officer
we
Law.
recently interacted, so you know that this is a direct reference to you.
to you. So your name is Officer Law.
That's cool as shit.
You are a veteran mall cop of 5 years.
Not so cool, but all right.
And you take the law very seriously.
Out of the corner of my eye, at first I thought it said slowly.
Very-
You take the law very slowly.
No, you take the law very seriously.
Very seriously. In my
Officer
mall,
Law.
in my fucking mall,
You take the law seriously. And at
not
that,
my mall.
you have at least 2 lethal weapons on
Holy
your person
shit.
at all times.
Do I get to choose what they are?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I will brainstorm. and we'll
Brainstorm
find
when we
something
get
out.
there, when we get there. But finally and ultimately, you love pretzels.
I do love
You
pretzels.
love a good soft
pretzels
pretzel.
are fucking fantastic.
You frequent the pretzel
A
maker
good pretzel
at least
maker?
like 4 or 5
my
times
God.
in your shift.
Pretzel makers. Now I want pretzel maker, dude. I've
Hey,
had nothing but a lean cuisine.
That
today.
sounds great. Pretzel maker sounds real good. I wish I didn't have a
That
meeting
deserves
after
a
this.
dab.
Boom.
Okay.
So with that being said,
Officer
Michael,
Law, I'm a real serious mall cop of 5 years with at least 2 lethal weapons on me at all time, and I love pretzels, dude.
yes. So with that being said, do you feel like you can embody this character, Michael?
I am the law.
Then in that case, tell me a
Story.
bitch. So we set the scene. We are in a beautiful mall.
I'm riding
And-
around on my Segway.
Yes, Officer Law is riding down the sunset with his Segway, and he's keeping an eye out for any and all misbehaviors. But first, he needs to check in with his commanding officer at the mall. Law!
Commanding officer, Preston, what can I do for you? Reporting for duty.
Law, why do you have that on your hip? Both of those? Do you know our standards?
Both of the,
Yes.
these are standard procedure. This is my 2-handed katana.
Okay.
This is my harpoon gun.
And that is exactly what I'm talking about.
These are standard to have as a mall for 5 years. You've been here for a long time.
Law,
This is-
we've given you a lot of leniency, but remember what happened last week with the AR-15 rocket launcher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The situation got handled. What do you want? I take the law very seriously, and I need means to take this seriously. Do you
Law-
hear my voice getting gruff? I don't want to get gruff with you, sir.
I'm going to close
But
my
I'll
eyes
get
and
gruff.
count to 3, and if you still have those on your hip, we're going to have a problem. 1, 2, 3.
I am the law.
And I just give up. I'm like, fuck it. Whatever. Hey. Sometimes you just gotta pick your battles. And with a man with a two-handed katana in one hand and a harpoon gun in the other, I don't get paid enough for this. So Preston walks away, and you're just walking through the mall.
I hop back on my Segway. Hey! And there's two kids leaving a store that are running out there fast. Hey! You! Get over here!
What's your problem, man?
And I jump off my Segway and tackle them both to
Oh
the
my!
ground.
Oh.
And then I take out my katana and hold it to their necks.
Oh my God!
Why are you in such a hurry, gentlemen?
Because we're gonna be late for our movie. God, what's wrong with you?
Do you have your tickets?
No, I got them
Do you have your
pre-ordered.
tickets?
They're at the kiosk.
Take out your phone, slowly show me the confirmation in your email. This isn't my first rodeo, partner. So get to it.
And he pulls up his phone, and you have a confirmation for the movie
Give me that.
for 2 tickets to Sing 2. You're looking menacing. He's looking at me. Bro, like I said.
Learn to manage your time better, or next time the law won't take it so easy on
My
you.
God.
Be on your way.
Okay, fine.
No loitering. Get out of here.
Okay, fine. So you're scrolling through, and you think to yourself, after a long day of just harassing teens and holding katanas to their throats, you can go for a snack.
You know, I need a pretzel. A nice, soft pretzel is what I can use.
So, what? What? Yeah, there we go. So you step into the pretzel maker, and you see your homeboy, Pretzel Pete.
Pete.
Now, people
hey.
call Pretzel Pete because he makes pretzels, but also because he's a devoted yoga instructor who has to supplement his income by selling pretzels as well.
Pretzel Pete. How's
Pretzel
it going,
Pete also
my man?
doesn't shower very often.
How is it going?
Oh, it's going great. And you can, like, smell it from a distance. Oh, it's going great, man.
Little,
Oh, yeah.
little fresh today.
Yeah,
Whoa.
make pretzels fresh every single day.
Yeah.
Butter and salted as usual with a little bit of cream cheese.
Pete, I don't want to do this to you, buddy, but as you know, I've been around here for 5 years now, and I take the law very seriously.
Certainly. Also, I have some info on that other case here earlier. Hey, about that rocket launcher you used last week.
Yeah, what about it?
I think I can get you off the hook on that one. Talk to you later about that one, though. But if you need any insider information, you know you can always come to me, right?
Well, I'm glad that you can get me off the hook, because I'm trying to get people on the hook.
Oh, you brought the harpoon gun
I brought
again,
the
man.
harpoon
nice,
gun.
dude. And you accidentally launch it upwards, just in the ceiling.
Shit.
That's okay. And I brush off the pretzels, like, because there's a little bit of whatever the fuck is in the ceiling. A little bit of drywall in the pretzel. I just brush it off.
you
No,
go.
it's all good. It's all good. Hey, we're
Okay.
hardly
I
regulated.
have several more. So
Hey, it's all good, man. For sure.
Say, I do
Anyways.
need to tell you though, Pete.
Oh, yeah,
Look,
certainly.
If it wasn't for my love of pretzels,
Mm-hmm.
which you know I have a passion for, if it
Yeah.
wasn't for
Mm-hmm.
that, your stench would provide me the necessary provocation to use force, lethal or otherwise. Do
What
you
are you
understand what I'm trying to say?
No, what are you trying to say? Are you saying you...
Your aroma that protrudes from your pores is so offensive to some, including me, me that if it weren't for my deep affection for salted pretzel buns and knots, I would have
Raise
to
up my arms again. Just get to the point.
I
on,
would
Officer
kill
Law.
you for the way you smell if not for pretzels.
What are you trying
You
to
smell
say?
horrible. I love you.
Are you?
Take a shower. You're fine. Hey,
Fine.
Who's the best pretzel maker in this mall? Who's the best pretzel
I'm
maker?
the
in
only
mall?
pretzel maker.
Why do they call you?
Pretzel Pete,
And why do they call you Pretzel Pete?
because I can make pretzels.
Because
Look,
you
man,
make
you're really
pretzels
harshing right now.
Because you make pretzels well. You're good
You're
at
really
pretzels.
harshing, man.
And I'm good at the law.
Okay.
And when those two things
All
cross
right,
paths,
fine, bro.
I'm
Fine, I'll
unhappy.
take a shower.
Take regular showers.
Fine, I'll take one shower. And I
Take
walk to the back.
showers at least every other day.
I bring out my closed for now. Be back in 15 minutes sign. Fine.
You're showering right. Well, that's fine.
Yep.
Can I have a pretzel?
He hands you a pretzel and slides very lacklusterly a cream cheese. There you go.
Well, I'd prefer nacho, but
Yep. And he walks to the back and doesn't come back.
okay.
And you hear on your little speaker phone. Officer Law, we have a little bit of a disturbance over in the West Wing.
Duty calls. I'm on my way. And I shove
You
the
don't need to
pretzel in
respond.
my mouth.
Just go. Just
and
go.
I get on my Segway. I'll be there in just a minute.
Yeah. Once again, you don't need to respond. Just go.
Loud and clear.
So you segue at a good 3 miles per hour to the West Wing, katana and harpoon gun in hand, and you come across and you see the little bit of the little act of vandalism, and you see spray painted on the wall. Fuck the polis.
The Polish?
The polis. I think it's supposed to be police, but it's fuck the polis.
Huh. And what do you have to do with this? You're here. Did you do this?
No.
Who's Polis?
Polis? Well, you know.
And I grab my walkie. We need an APB out on a Polis. Can somebody please make a announcement over the intercom of the mall here? We lock it
I'm
down.
I'm
Lock
also
it
an
down.
officer, so I have a little speaker. I'm like, yeah, I heard you loud and clear. I'm right
Lock
here, dude.
it down. We have a serious situation. We're looking for a Polis.
Yeah, honestly, just can you do your job for once, dude, and just wash this off? Just keep an eye out. Keep a better eye out next time.
You're right. If I could have somebody please come to the West
Fucking
Wing and
pretzel
wash
munching
off
loser.
some walls here, some
What?
maintenance
Hey,
or
why?
something. Listen to me. I am the law. I'm above washing walls.
Yeah.
Do you know who I am?
You're not a real cop, and neither am I, okay? Will you just get that through your thick head? And, oh my god!
I am the law, sir.
And you just hear, yeah, Preston, we're going to have a little bit of an issue here. Officer Law, once again, has brought lethal weapons.
We're handling the issue here, actually. Thank you.
And you hear on the intercom, oh my god, yeah, I know, he looks like a fucking neckbeard with that shit, honestly. He just sucks, dude. I hate him. I wish I could fire him, but if it wasn't for certain policies here, he's not breaking any explicit laws. What a bitch. Fucking hate his guts. I hope he dies.
Loud and clear. And I swing at the guy and I miss.
Oh my god, you got my arm!
That's what happens when you fuck with the law, Polis.
You miss. You miss. He just shaved a little bit, and there's like a scratch. It turns out it's just a novelty katana you carry around.
Another one. This one's coming for your neck.
Oh no! And his head actually just pops off.
Justice is served.
You just murdered a man.
Next time, don't come knocking on my walls, Polis.
and you look around and you see not only is there a spray paint can, but there's also a sweaty armband. Looks fresh.
It looks like there may be more individuals involved in the case than we initially thought. I have taken care of Polis, who I suspect is the original vandal, but it looks like we've got more
And you hear from the other guy's speaker.
suspects going around.
Yeah, did you see that ridiculous harpoon gun he also had? Hey, man.
Who's harpoon gun?
Hey, what happened to Officer
I have a
Jim?
cool harpoon gun. Who
What
does
happened
somebody
to
have
Officer Jim?
Does someone have a harpoon gun in my mall?
Officer Law, what happened to Officer Jim? Why are you talking on his...
He's been
Officer Law, what happened to Officer Jim?
he's been relieved
Oh my
of
god,
duty.
did you kill another person?
with a sword.
You killed another person? Do you know how short-staffed we are, Officer Law?
Well, okay, I didn't
That's it.
kill him.
I'm cutting your pay.
I know.
You're getting 80
no,
extra hours.
No. How are you gonna cut pay to the law?
You're a total of 80 hours this week now, okay? You're gonna have to bump it up a little bit.
The law never sleeps. The
Good.
law
Well,
is
you're not
never
gonna sleep
off
anymore.
The clock.
Yep, we're out another guy. Okay,
The
well,
law swings his cock and is never off the clock.
yeah, whatever. I'm out. So you're the only mall cop left. There's a dead mall cop just on the floor, and you walk away. You're hunting for the person who said fuck the police. You are angry.
I will rain. This is useless. I will rain hellfire down upon the mall until I find the bastard who did this and bring him to justice.
So you're wandering through the mall.
And I head on over to customer service. Lock it down.
Whoa.
Lock it down.
Whoa.
I don't want to have to do this, but this is getting serious.
Okay,
There's
man.
blood on
Look,
the walls and blood
Are you
in
talking
the
about the
mall.
blood that you shed? I heard all about that shit, bro. I'm not
Shut
looking for
down
any-
the mall!
Okay, fine. And he
Lock
shuts
it
down the
down.
mall. I hit the button and I shut down the mall. And now it's just an empty mall. Everybody left. Everybody screamed. They're just rushing out. There's and we lock the doors.
And I grab the intercom on the mall. If anybody's still in here, I'm shooting on sight and slicing till it feels right. So you better watch your ass, 'cause you're stuck in here with me. And I am Officer Law. I am the law. I've been here for 5 years and I love pretzels. And if you get in the way of me and a good salted bun, then it's no fun for you and all fun for me, the law.
And you just hear on the intercom, it's just you and me, Law.
Who said that?
It's just you and me, Law.
Show yourself, you coward. Face the law. Face justice.
You shouldn't have done what you did to those kids. You shouldn't have said what you said to the pretzel man.
He had it coming.
You shouldn't have beheaded one of your officers.
Well, hey, I
You've
did
gone
tell him
out-
not to lose his head over the situation.
You've gone out of control, Law. Prepare to die.
Well, it's time for the law to take back control. That was rude. I'm gonna find you wherever you are, and it's your ass this time.
So you wander through the empty mall, and you're looking through. You're
Segue.
segueing. You see a little silhouette out in the distance.
Hey! And I lean forward more on my Segway to try to speed it up. Get over here! Freeze!
You shouldn't have done what you did, Law.
And it goes right next to you, the harpoon. Ugh. And I hop off the Segway and just start sprinting, and I take out my katana. I'm gonna fucking kill you!
Oh, you shouldn't. And you swing, and a silhouette goes whoosh, and you see the light. As I block your katana, you see a pretzel in one hand and a sweaty armband in the other. It's me, and you see Pretzel Pete.
Pete.
You shouldn't have insulted me.
Pete, put down your arms.
You put down your arms, and I hit your katana, and I grab it, and
And because I'm covering my face with one hand, I don't have the strength for the two-handed.
two-handed. So it's one of your hands and one of my hands on the katana.
I can't reach for my gun.
Call an ambulance, but not for me. And I put the katana to your neck. And I go with my other arm that was half showered, and it smells pretty okay actually. So they start canceling out.
Oh
no, what are you doing?
Harpoon.
Oh no! Shit! What are you gonna do? And I hold up a pretzel. You wouldn't hurt me or your love of your life, would you? Remember how many memories you and Pretzel Maker have had? And there's a little montage of music. Da 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 da, Pretzel Maker. You and Pretzel Maker and Officer Law. Officer Law, Pretzel Maker. You don't have the strength, Law. And I go and throw the pretzel towards your face. And you eat the pretzel. I grab the harpoon and I aim it towards you. Prepare to meet your maker, Law. And I fire it, but it just misses off to the left. Man, there's some really bad adjustments on this thing.
It's time for a little segue. And I press a button and my Segway slowly comes next to you and bumps into you.
Oh no, it's coming really close. I could move out. I could move out of the way, but it just runs me over. Oh my god! Oh, it's crushing my foot, and now it's slowly crushing my leg. I really should get out of the way, but
There's no getting out of the way of the law.
oh my god!
And I take out my katana, or I grab my katana from you.
No, don't slice off my head with the katana. That would be horrible. Ow, my legs!
I've got something better in mind. And I chop off your legs. No more pretzels for Pete. And then I chop off your hands.
I just have one arm now?
Yeah, that's right.
How will I make pretzels now?
That's just it. You've lost your privilege. Mess with the law and you lose your rights, fucker.
And you have a little bit of a heart. So you call an ambulance for me.
Get him out of here. But hey, make sure he never walks again.
Law, getting really sick of your shit here, bro. This is like my 5th visit this week.
I know. The law never sleeps.
Yeah.
And sometimes you gotta do the hard thing to do the right thing. You're welcome. You know, it's people like me who keep people like you in business. But I'm glad we're on the same team. The law and the health.
Should have been an accountant. And scene.
Yeah!
Yeah, man! Woo! That was a fun, silly little episode. Officer
Law.
Yeah.
Really fun.
You just went on a killing spree. I didn't think that was how any of this was
I
going to go.
didn't either, but I just rolled with it.
You just murdered everybody. Well, there it is.
There we go.
That's how
Officer
that's
Law
how we do
has
it.
to just kill
Officer
people.
Law just murdered everybody.
Where did you think this was going?
Well, what was going to happen was this was supposed to be like a buddy cop, or not a buddy cop kind of thing. You're supposed to come to Pretzel Pete, and the twist was going to be Pretzel Pete was, the guy who spray painted "fuck the police," which it was, but you just murdered like several people. So I was like, yeah, this is pretty bonkers what you're doing.
Well, you got to do what you got to do to exercise the law. You
Pretty
got to
much,
do
yeah.
the hard thing to do the right thing.
Actually, yeah. So you just murdered several people. Is what? Yeah. So my original intent was that you were gonna think that the teenagers did it, but then your buddy Pretzel Pete, who served you like 5 times a day, was just sick of your shit. So you're gonna be like, oh no, I really angered people, but instead he just murdered.
Yeah.
I just murdered them.
I take the law very seriously.
You take it very seriously. Power to you, man. Power
Thank
to
you. Thank you.
Where did you think the story was gonna go?
I had no idea. To
No
be honest.
idea?
I didn't
That's
see
okay.
the Pete twist coming.
Pete twist.
Did not see that coming.
He asked him to shower. That was like the straw that broke the camel's back.
I
man.
know.
Yeah,
I'm
so
like trying
can't
to
fuck with Pete.
delicately say it.
In
trying
the longest way possible,
and
by
you're
the
like,
way.
just get to it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
you smell awful. You are terrible. You need to shower. And then you're like, wow. And I'm like,
You shut down the whole mall. You threatened to murder the attendant or the customer service person. Yeah.
to find who spray painted a wall.
Just a monster is what you are.
I am.
Yeah. So Officer Law.
I don't remember most of what I said in that tangent on the fucking
I don't know
microphone.
either. I don't know what the fuck you said either. But I did love just me berating you as Officer Preston.
Yeah.
Just going on and on and on about how much I fucking hate you, and you're just like, understood.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. And he's
You
like,
do
"Yep,
not
I'm
have
done.
to
I'm
respond.
done.
Got
I'm done."
it.
Yeah.
You got it. Just go to the thing. You don't
sometimes
have
you just got to
to
know when to bail. Just throw in the towel. So
I feel like Officer Law lives only in his own head, in his own world
what it was.
at all times. He
Yeah.
is the law. The
He
law
is the
never
law.
sleeps.
Law never sleeps for Officer Law.
That's right.
So yeah,
I really liked that story.
it was a good story, wasn't
Man.
it? Yeah, loved it. Loved it.
What did you
time.
think?
Tell us in the comments below. Was it great? Was it trash?
Was it
Either
shit?
way, I love the attention.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Even if you say, this is not my pencil.
Whatever.
Even if you say, this was awful, please quit.
Yeah.
That's some attention.
Yeah.
That's something.
I'm a slut for attention.
I really am.
Speaking of
though.
which, what are you up to these days? What are you up to these days, man?
Working.
Working hard or hardly working? You starting your wedding stuff? Are you gonna murder people there too? You should plug the
it doesn't go
podcast
well.
at every wedding and be all like, if you had a good time, follow us on M&A's Excellent Adventures.
Some people have their names on the back of their computer. I should just put one of our posters on the
A
back.
poster
of my
on the back.
computer.
That's not a bad idea. I might do the same. That'd be...
some,
Man.
some cross
Our
promoting.
boss would murder us.
Yeah, you'd be like, this is
Please
too far.
party with us, all right? And here's a poster. Here's a flyer.
Here's a poster. If you had a good time tonight, check out my podcast.
Honestly, if we had 1% of all the people we partied with, we'd probably have 1,000 followers.
That's
just now,
true.
Which would be a big deal. That'd be pretty epic.
It'd be a big deal too, because
It'd be a big deal.
It would. It would
If we
get
got
us out
drunk
of a
people
pickle.
to follow us, that's what we should do. We should hit up bars.
Should.
Just start like shooting this shit with people and be like, oh yeah, just follow us. And
Follow
be
our
like, okay,
podcast.
follow the pod. This is a nice short and sweet little episode. It's pretty good.
was.
We can you believe that like we used to have like 30-minute episodes and now we're like averaging like 45. That's
Yeah,
pretty
they
cool.
used to be like 20 minutes long. I think
Yeah.
our first one.
Our first one was like 20 minutes long, I think.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it was like introduction and then just went like right into it. I don't
Yeah.
think we really did any
really
conversation
did.
stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know,
Yeah.
man. But
You didn't really get to know us.
your daughter's getting big.
She is.
Spitballing. We're gonna have fajitas tonight. Fajitas. We're gonna have dinner. gonna have dinner and we're gonna talk.
I'm all about
hang out.
vaginas.
I'd like to say thank you very much, everybody, for listening. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And if you got a really good premise for like the show, and you're like, I really want this premise, email us at michaelandanthonyadventures@gmail.com. Once again, that is michaelandanthonyadventures@gmail.com for all of your
Good
premise or fan mail suggestions. That seems to be pretty much it.
I think so.
Yeah. I'd like to say thank you very much for listening, everybody. Make sure to tune in, and bye-bye.
Kisses.